Money is a resource to help you live your best life. And money is a reward for a level of productivity or something that you can give to society. Great to see you wandering off in the live chat. Great to see you. And in my time of reflection today, I thought about what are some things that gives people the opportunity to make more money. What things have applied to my life? What things have applied to those I observed around me? And there's so many exceptions in this world, and everyone has their own unique circumstance. And there's always the person who hits the lottery, or the person who gets an inheritance, or a person who has it easy, or a person who has it hard. But the average person has the average opportunity, and they can live up to their potential and exceed expectations, or they can live below their potential and not live up to their gifts. So let's just start with number one. The number one way that people can make more money is worm. The early bird gets the worm. By simply waking up early, what you do is give yourself more time to be productive. And the more time you have to be productive, the more money you can make. Money is a reward for productivity. And if the average person is lazy, if you wake up early, you got to push yourself. If you wake up early, that means every other lazy sloth is going to be chasing the bag. But you've been up since 5 o'clock. You've already made $50 by 9 o'clock. If you could wake up early, you've changed your life. You'll make more money. You'll give yourself more time to be productive. You do the breakfast shift. The breakfast shift. Deliver some breakfast. Do something. Number two. The number two way people make more money is follow up. No one gets a sale. No one gets a job. No one gets the girl if you don't follow up. The lazy person is excited that they applied for 5 jobs and they'll call back none of them to see where their application is in the process. A lazy person thinks that it's enough to just get the DoorDash bag and red card but not deliver. DoorDash does not magically deposit money into your account by just getting the free bag and red card. You got to actually do the work. You got to follow up with what you want in life. Follow up with your business contact. Follow up with your bag. Follow up with the person who is the gatekeeper to your money. Because if you don't follow up, you think some other lazy sloth cares about your business more than you? You can't even wake up on time. You can't even push yourself. Wake up early, you get more money. Follow up, you get more money. Are you getting excited yet? Number 3. This is key. You have to know your numbers. For years in my 20s, I was making money, but I was also spending it just as fast. But I knew I had enough money to pay my bills, but I didn't know the exact numbers. I didn't know if, I didn't know the exact take home, the exact output with all my bills combined, and what the surplus was or what the deficit was. I didn't know at the end of each month, after I pay all my bills, do I have an extra 1,000 or do I owe an extra 200? If you don't know your numbers, how are you going to retire? If you don't know your numbers, how are you going to live your best life? You're going to need someone else to take care of your money. And I've met plenty of people. I said, oh, it's payday. Go, I don't see my paycheck. My spouse sees my paycheck. I said, well, don't you know how much you're getting? I don't take care of that. I said, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, man. Hey, whatever works for you. But if you ask me, how do you make more money? You gotta know how much money you're making. You gotta know how much money you're sending out, how much money you're getting in. You got to know if you have a business or a hobby. Are you paying more money for storage, for clothes? Are you paying more money for what you have versus what you're selling? What's your, not just revenue, but what's your net profit? What's your cash flow? Good to see you, Sean. I know this one guy used to say, I got a $200,000 contract. I said, oh, you got a contract for $200,000. It was a sales contract. Okay. Well, after your material, after your labor, after your insurance, what's your net profit? And you know what they said? Don't know the numbers. Out of a $200,000 contract, I don't even know if he made $20,000 for the year, for the 6 months, however long that project was. Never be impressed by sales. Why? Because sales are gross revenue, not net profit. Never be impressed by someone who doesn't know their numbers. They don't know their shit. The lazy person depends on the pension fund to just, yeah, you tell me how much. You bet. Guys, I got into this algorithm. I was in this algorithm. I got to start waking up. I got to start going after my best life. If not, then guys, just punch the clock or don't work and just expect one day the numbers just come to your room as you take a nap, and then they sweep you off where you get out of living this life where you're waiting for someone to buy the stuff that you got, or you're waiting for someone to save you. Hey guys, look, you live long enough. I hope you want to write this down. No one's coming to save you. Now you can say, Jesus saved me. I want Jesus save you. But I won't tell you right now, if you use religion to mask your laziness, you are the one Jesus rebuked. Because faith without works is dead. Those who don't want knowledge are nasty. Those who don't put any effort into their life, are they the children of God, or are they the sloths of Satan? If you don't want to push yourself, are you going to be more depressed? I talked to my mom today. I love my mom. I thank God for my mom. My mom is 73. Okay. 2 bad knees. She still does some side work, but she worked all her life. She raised 3 kids. She's got nothing to prove. When you're in your 70s, if you worked all your life, you got nothing to prove. But you still got to push yourself. Why? Because I talked to her today, and she was extra depressed because she slept late. She didn't follow up with some things she still has to follow up on. And she doesn't know her numbers. If you own a duplex and you don't know your numbers, if you own a triplex, if you want to be in real estate and you don't know your numbers, guys, all you are doing is holding the liability for your tenant, and your tenant gets to tell you what to do. You might as well got married to 2 people, gave them all the money, and you just take a nap. I want to tell you, never be in real estate if you don't know the numbers. You're working for your tenants, and your tenants aren't paying their bills. And this is bad. There's 3 ways, basic ways, to make above average money. Number 1 is wake up early. The early bird gets the worm. More time equals more productivity. And if you're young, when I was young, I didn't like to wake up early. And if you're a little bit antisocial when you're young, work the night shift. If you don't want to work the night shift, be an independent contractor. If you don't deliver food, you don't get money from DoorDash. If you don't do, you don't get. If you don't follow up with someone, they're not going to follow up with you. Why? Hey guys, when someone else has got money and you need money, you think they care what you're doing? Know your numbers. If someone else has to know your numbers, then guys, someone else controls your life. I recognize that some people are creative, some people are logical, but you should have a basic understanding, especially with computers, especially with your smartphone. There's so many apps. The troll has 5 fake profiles, and they don't even know how much they get from their SSDI minus their expenses, minus everything else, minus their storage unit. They complain that gas goes up $2, but their storage unit went up $15 a month, and they haven't visited their storage unit in 3 months. I want to tell you, never tell me about high gas prices with your storage unit that goes up every year, and you never visit it. I don't want to hear it. I've seen it. You want to make more money, or you want to make more people miserable, because misery loves company. Do you want to be set free Or do you want to be entertained? Do you have your alcohol and you took prescription pills and you say, I hope Sammy's going to entertain me tonight? Or you say, you know what? I'm going to self-care the shit out of my life so I can live my best life. The good news is that AMC will probably leave Sean dead broke. He's got mental problems. And you've said that before, Sean. You said you struggle mentally. And I hope that I hope you know your numbers. What have you paid for the past 3 years when it comes to your profit in trading stocks? Have you made $50,000? What did you pay the IRS? Have you lost $50,000? The past 3 years, tax returns. Fuck AMC, fuck Bitcoin. I've seen people lose so much money that they didn't even have and destroy their mental health in Bitcoin, in Tesla, and in AMC. They only tell you about when it goes up because they're chasing the endorphin. They're not betting on AMC. They're betting on their endorphins because their mind runs their world, because their mental problems run their world. They don't want to do self-care. They want to get cryptocurrency. You know what's crypto about cryptocurrency? That you think that Matrix is real, and you think the system is rigged against you, and you buy cryptocurrency which has no value. Okay. You're basically just buying a transaction security. You are the Matrix. Now you say, well, my accounts went up. Well, I want to know how much you made for 3 years straight. And I want to know how much did your mental health suffer. I want to know, everyone who bought Bitcoin in the past 2 years, where is your money? Now, do you have to explain to me? No, people say, Sam, you live in a car. Where's your money? Hey, I understand that. What I want to tell you tonight is these are rules that you have to apply to your life. You can believe them or not believe them. You can believe me or not believe me. You know, like I always tell people, guys, they're either watching you or you're watching them. Do what you want. If you don't agree with waking up early because you're going to be more productive and that equals more money, if you don't agree with following up and you don't agree with knowing your numbers, then disagree, say that who am I to listen to, and wake up late, don't follow up, and don't know your financial numbers. Yeah, do the opposite of what I say. Guys, look, you do what you want. Like I say, guys, I'm going to be the good parent from now on. Christina, great to see you. I'm going to be the good parent from now on. One Flying Solo, great to see you. I'm going to tell you, do whatever you want. You want to drink more? You want to wake up late? You want to keep your storage unit? You want to not deliver DoorDash? You want to not follow up with your application? Do whatever you want. Why? Because ultimately, guys, I don't want to be the bad parent. I don't have kids. I don't want to holler at people. I don't want to get up here and just go tick, 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 tack. Because I have to push myself to do this. And if I'm going to push myself, I want it to have value. I don't want it to just be, how are you doing today? What did you eat? What did you have? You guys get enough of that. Okay. I love you. I know the number one thing people want is someone to talk to. I know therapists never go out of business, but I know therapists never cure 90% of their clients. Why? Because they just want someone to talk to. So look, guys, I'm glad that we can talk, but I don't want to waste your time. If I'm not giving you value, I'm giving you hot air. If you want to go to Tony Robbins then and get an emotional high, but no information, practical, basic, then it's not going to be good. Now, but I think about my mom at night, just watching church music, enjoying that. But she suffers a lot because of some things that she doesn't do. And I still think, she's doing great in life. She don't nothing to explain to no one. But I say that because I have empathy. But I also have to digest that and say, man, is there more suffering than needs to? I think most suffering is self-induced. Not society-induced, most suffering is self-induced. Like I say, you got mental problems, and trading stocks is one of the most risky, mentally harmed things you do. And if you're not balancing that with a steady income and something else, you're just destroying your mental health. Destroying it. Because I've been there. I've seen it. Nothing wrong with risky things, but if you don't have some stability in your life, guys, your mental health is in a shithole. You don't care about that? So, guys, look, that's the message. 15 minutes. I'm not going to drag it out now. All I'm going to do is talk to you. Why? Because I know that's what people need, and that's what we're going to do right now. Let's click that thumbs up if you want to, and let's read these comments. Shout out to you guys out there. Hope you're getting something out of these videos. Hope you like them. Hope they inspire you. Hope they motivate you. And if they don't waste another minute on me. Why? Why would you waste time on something that doesn't help you? Why? Wandering off, aka Aline, you changed your life. You moved from Minnesota to Florida. Florida for the win. The only people that hate Florida are people who were brought up here. They blame Florida for their life, and then they go to some godforsaken land. They have a mediocre job, and they say they're kicking ass. The other people that hate Florida are people that are jealous. And the other people that hate Florida are people that are unwilling to emotionally detach from what they know. Is Florida perfect? No. Should you marry Florida or just rent in Florida? Look, guys, everyone's got to decide what they want to do. I'm a little bit torn always if I should buy property or just nomad for life. But I want to tell you, at the very minimum, you should be in Florida in the winter. South Florida. In my opinion. Because winter sucks. At the very best, you should be at least 90% of the year in Florida. And if you got kids, guys, find a good school district. Don't move to the cheapest land in Florida. Find the nice areas. Sean, what's up, brother? I love you. Sean, I got accepted. Yes, with Amazon Flex. Everyone gets accepted. Why? I'm glad that you got accepted, but it's like getting accepted to college. You could just get college loan debt and not get anything done. I hate people that get all these degrees and they don't do any work. I know people that got an Amazon Flex card, they got a DoorDash card, Instacart, Lyft, they got all these different things and they do none. They make no money. But I haven't done it yet. Here we go. We'll try it out soon. You'll probably never try. You'll probably never make any money. You'll probably spend whatever money you have chasing a stock. You'll lose it all. You'll destroy your mental health even worse. And why would I tell you that? Not because I want to hurt you, Sean. I love you. And forgive me if I hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. But I don't want to give you 10 years of therapy because I only on this live feed, for an hour or so a day. I don't want to give you 10 years of therapy, drag it out, and never just give you to you straight. I want to tell you this in order. Number one, Sean, is I love you. You're a valuable person. You're not stupid. Number two, you got to do productivity is the reason people get money. You do something, you get something. And I understand people want to retire early. I do too. People want to incrementally move up. But if you don't know the numbers, you ain't going to be able to retire early because when you retire early, you're basically saying, I can handle it. I got it. And if you're not even doing something before you're retired, it's going to be very tough. Love to you. Christina, here's Sam. Christina, I appreciate you being here. You keep pushing forward. Self-care for the win. One flying solo. Hey, Sam, self-care for the win. Divorce. Get closure before you buy anything. One flying solo is going through a divorce. Don't buy any clothes. Don't buy any cars. Don't buy anything. Get a divorce. Know the settlement. And self-care the shit out of your life for 6 months to a year before you even think about buying anything over $1,000, except a smartphone. The smartphone is your greatest resource. You can do business, you can entertain, you can talk to your mother, you can get medical information, you can make reservations, you can do everything from your smartphone. Remember the archaic parents who said, if you misbehave, I'm not going to get you a smartphone? I'm going to take away your smartphone? Now their adult children don't know technology, and their adult children don't know how to make money. Because if you don't know how to work the smartphone, guys, what are you going to do? Morse code to your, how are you going to follow up with your application? How are you going to apply? What are you going to do? You're going to go fill out paperwork? Guys, don't take away your kid's smartphone. Don't do it. Okay? They're going to need that shit. Sean, yeah, I've read that. I love you. Sean, oh shit, I love you. Twitter, what's up, everyone? Twister for the win. Why? Positive, Starbucks, learn how to make the Frappuccino. Learn to fill out your healthcare information. It's healthcare enrollment time, guys. Let's do it. You better know your numbers when it comes to healthcare. Why? Guys, America is the only modern society that doesn't have universal health care. It has it for the very elderly over 65, the very poor, Medicaid, but the middle working class doesn't have it, and if you want to retire early, you got to budget for it. You can do it, but you got to know the numbers. If you don't know the numbers, and how do you know the numbers? You got to follow up with an insurance agent. If you don't follow up with the gatekeeper at an insurance company, how are you going to get the numbers? Oh, I just wait till they give it to me. Follow up, you make more money. Rideshare showing accept 90% of deliveries. You know how many red bags are sitting in the closet, in the storage unit of people's lives? How many red cards are just one of many cards in their wallet? Your red card should be worn out. You should have went through 3 delivery bags, and your phone battery better have took it a beating of how many times it's been ringing with DoorDash orders. Why? Because for all my rideshare people, there is money to be made, at least $3,000 a month if you hustle it. Thank God for people who are lazy and don't accept deliveries. Thank God. You can make more money. If you were single and no pets, no kids, could you make at least $3,000? Yeah, you could do it. But you still got to accept it. You got to follow up with it. And then you got to know your numbers. How much am I spending in gas? How much am I spending in time? How much did I make today? How much is my supplemental insurance? Let me download the Stride tax app. Let me manage all these numbers. Do you want to be an independent contractor, an entrepreneur? Do you want to learn from your mistakes? Guys, we make mistakes. Do you want to learn from your trading mistakes? You got to have a steady income. You got to mitigate your risk no more than 30% of your net income. You got to watch the time you trade. You can't overtrade. You got to still enjoy your day. What's the good of making $50,000 extra in trading if you waste all your days, if you destroy your mental health, and you're not even going to make $50,000? Not an average 3-year consistent. But you can if you do these works. Mitigate your risk, manage your time, and have a main source of income and side source. You got to know your numbers. And you got to know these basic things. You got to wake up early. Why? Because whether you're going to trade, DoorDash, or main job, if you don't wake up early, guys, what are you doing? You're wasting time. You don't get paid to waste time. You lose money because someone else picks up your bag. Someone else picks up your delivery. Someone else was at the gym when it wasn't crowded. Now, you're in the crowded Starbucks. You're in the crowd in the gym. And you might as well lick, okay? You might as well lick the workout machine of the person with swamp ass because you're just another sloth coming in the gym prime time when everyone comes. The early bird gets the word. That's how you make more money. Click that thumbs down if you can't get to the gym. Click that thumbs down if you just woke up. Click that thumbs down if you're drinking alcohol with your prescription pills. Click that thumbs down if you don't follow up with your social worker. Click that thumbs down if you take a 3-hour shower at 3 o'clock in the morning and you got a storage unit and you care if $2 gas increase. Click that thumbs down. Share this video with every other sloth you know. Click that blue join button because you just throwing away money. And I want to tell you tonight, I love you. God loves you. You may get to heaven, but you know it's only by the grace of God, okay? But if you want to get the most out of your life in this world, I will never subscribe to any channel that puts more effort, more time, more energy, more faith in the next world versus what they have to do in this world. Because they woke up late to their life in this world, and some delusional way, they think it's wise, they think it's godly to focus on the next world, when there's so much work to do in this world. Put your hand to the plow. Get out of depression by waking up early. And go get the bag. Get back in the game. And it's not just about money, it's about your well-being. How do you feel when you slosh around all day? How do you feel? How do you feel when you don't follow up and you neglect it? I got behind on my bills. I did that in my 20s. Now, once you don't follow up, people, you know there's a lot of shit out of order. And you get overwhelmed. How do you feel when you don't know your numbers? You're just guessing. Well, I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know. It's going somewhere. I don't know. Oh, shit, $2 gas. Ah! I'll take 10 prescription glasses at the Dollar Tree. They'll solve it. Click that thumbs up if you believe that this has some value to help you improve your practical life in this world and in the next world. Because if you think you're not going to get a thumbs up from God for waking up early, for following up, okay, and for knowing your numbers, you think God doesn't like that? What kind of God do you serve? A lazy sloth God? What type of God do you serve? I'll tell you guys, you know the tree by its fruits. That's what Jesus said. How do you discern people? By their fruit, by their action, by their lack of following up, by their lack of waking up, by their lack of knowledge. Damn it, $5 super chat all the way from Maryland, which is the wealthiest state in the United States of America. $5, preach that message, Sam. God bless you, Tony, because you've been gracious with me. You didn't have to be. And you've been patient with me. You didn't have to be. You're probably more patient than I've been, and I give you credit for that. Thank you. Very nice of you. All right, guys and girls, let me get back to these live comments. I got into the spirit of South Florida because it's 80 degrees today, guys. Fully submerged in the Atlantic Ocean, guys. It is. We're back. We're back. Okay. And I want to tell you, we are back. Let's go to these comments. Let's go to these comments. I'm feeling it tonight. Damn it. Roger Sean. Hey, Sam. Thanks for making the Virginia video. Love to you, brother. I-95 is what connects the East Coast. Yeah, I-95 runs all the way up and down the East Coast. Pretty well, yeah. Pretty much. Straight job. It was good to see you traveling to Virginia. Yep, got a couple more videos that I'm going to show you to document, to give you some information, insight, and motivation on my trip from New Jersey to Florida. Then we're going all Florida videos, maybe some home base, maybe some more RVs, the algorithm of success. Why? Because remember, every time someone stops making videos, that means there's more demand for your videos. Because there's a shortage, okay, of consistent YouTubers. What does that mean? Guys, there's a lot of demand, but not a lot of supply. I done took someone's bag. Because there's a lot of people out there, they want a new video. But the bad news is there's a bottleneck in the supply chain. Someone woke up late. Someone didn't follow up. Someone didn't make a video. What does that mean? More money for me. Damn it. $10 all the way from Canada, motherfucker. Canada Super Chat, Sam. Big money talking. Ain't ready for this talk. Is making it all the way to Canada. It's Canada emoji. The spirit of the all-night gas station, we're back, is on fire tonight. Oh, it's going. Ask a psychopath. Yeah, don't ask him shit. Navigate around him. Yeah, about a tax deduction. Yeah, right. And what happened? Great topic. Yeah, I want to tell you right now, guys. These psychopaths don't know the tax code. They're the type of person, I ain't gonna listen to you. You live in a car. Hey, keep your storage unit. Don't listen to me. I'm good, brother. I'm good. You do you, okay? So I want to tell you tonight, shout out to you, Mike. Shout out to Canada. A lot of Canadians coming down here, guys. Borders are back open. Shout out to my conservative accountant in New Jersey. Shout out to everyone out there watching me. Thank you with gratitude in my heart, not entitlement. I love you even though I'm screaming. Please don't get hurt. My videos are not meant to hurt you. My videos are meant to share with you some information in a practical way, not a preachy way, that will help you. And I hope that you get that. And that's it. All right, let's go back to the live comments. Sean, I'm done a lot on, he goes, I'm done a lot on stocks this year. It's mental, yeah. Working on risk management. Good job, Sean. How do you work on risk management? Number one, have a main source of income. Don't depend solely on your investments or else you'll go crazy. Have a fully funded savings account. That means minimum $5,000. And $5,000 to $25,000, that's where your saving account should be. And that should be separate from your brokerage account, separate from your trading account, separate from your Robinhood account. Never trade more than 30% of your net worth. If you have $10,000 to your name, never trade more than $3,000. Don't even think about margin. I don't think you can get margin until you got $25,000 on brokerage. So, And understand time windows. In the beginning of the stock market, for the first 20 minutes to 30 minutes when the stock market opens, it's the most volatile. And the same thing for the last 30 minutes. So try not to trade the open or the close if you're going to day trade. If you're long-term in it, that's a whole nother beast. But never waste your day, waste your life, waste your money on chasing a dollar. Every time you're chasing a trade, I want you to think of yourself chasing the chick or chasing the dick. You know damn well you ain't going to get it because you're chasing. And no one's going to give you the coochie, the D, or the bag when you're chasing. Okay. But when you're under self-control and you're not chasing, money cometh to you, the coochie cometh to you, the D come to you, and the coconut shrimp damn sure come to you. I want to tell you tonight, everyone eating New England clam chowder, I hope you don't choke on your thick white gravy. Because there will never be a day when I say it's okay to eat New England clam chowder. New England clam chowder is for people who've totally given up on life. All they got left is this white, greasy soup of despair. And it's a disgrace to every gift in their body. I want you to take that soup and throw it in your clogged up drain that you just called the plumber last month because the psychopath in your house who isn't working keeps clogging a drain. And they care about $2 gas. I want to tell you, let's stay positive tonight. Let's go back left. Oh shit! $5 super chat. You're back. Yeah. Palm tree. Yeah. Starbucks in the building. Yeah. Enlightened emoji. Kiss emoji. Christina, I love you. Thank you. You've been very gracious to me. Very gracious, Christina. Overwhelmingly on the side and in the super chat. Thank you, Christina. I know you got your own issues. I want to say I love you. I appreciate everything you've done in your life. I know you're trying to do what you need to do for you, and I hope these videos help you. And I thank you. I thank you. Thank God that I tell you, all my nomads out there, I've been stealth camping for 90% of my 5 years on the road. And, you know, it's good. But these 2 weeks, I got a campground. I'm making reservations. I'm having fun. I'm adding some stability. We may go home base. We may not. But I want to tell you, at the end of the day, you take a shower. You have a safe, legal place to park. I'll tell you, I watched some nice free porn last night. I slept like a baby. My fan was blowing. I want to tell you, it was so nice. I want to tell you, the fruits of your labor shall be your reward. I want to tell you, there's 3 ways to make more money. Number 1 is wake up early. Why? Because that's more time to be productive. The more time you're productive, that means the more money you make. The early bird gets the worm. While someone is sleeping, you can make a breakfast delivery. While someone is sleeping, you can be proactive on an email. While someone is sleeping, you can work out on the machine in the gym you like. While someone is sleeping, you're superseding. Number 2, follow up. The laziest psychopath says, I applied to 5 jobs, but they didn't follow up with one of them. And they are not going to make progress. They're not going to make more money. And number 3, guys, if you don't know your numbers, you're going to basically hand over your paycheck to someone else and you ain't going to know nothing. And if that's the life you want to live, I see people live that life, smart people too. I say, oh my God. I see a couple people I know, I said like, damn, I couldn't believe when I heard that shit. I said, yeah, it's direct deposit day, it's payday. They go, oh, I don't look at it, I just give it to my spouse. I said, what? Shit. I said, oh my God, I can't believe this shit. But there's some people do that shit. I said, I can't believe it. So, you know, I can't believe that happens, but it happens. Let's stay positive. Let's take hydration break. We'll go back live comments. Click that thumbs up. Share this video. Wake up everyone in your house and tell them if you're not being productive, you can't live here. But don't you dare do that if it's their house. Why? Oh, shit. You know damn well, okay? You know, it ain't your house, so shut the fuck up. And make some more money. Get out of the house. Yeah. Um, sure. Oh, yeah, right there. Jesse, my first ever member. Jesse, Sam. It's amazing how everybody actively trades the markets now. It's shaking some. Believe me, just because everyone actively trades doesn't mean everyone actively makes money. It just means there's more money to take from other people. So let's continue to read. She goes, Sam, it's amazing how everybody actively trades the market now. Lots of newbies in the game. It's sad because I know the mental pain is unavoidable for 99%. Yeah, you've read all the statistics just like I did. But look, 90% of traders don't make money, but 90% of businesses fail. 90% of people are lazy. Guys, trading is high risk. Starting your business is high risk. Doesn't mean you shouldn't take risk, but it means you should mitigate your risk because there is going to be a high level of failure. And hopefully you get a little bit lucky, but then even if you get lucky, you got to learn how to sustain the luck that you've gotten. So if you did the things I said with regards to risk management, I believe that's a guideline. Do whatever you guys want because, everyone has a different way to approach life. And I'm not saying my way is always the right way. You guys do whatever you want, but this is what we're building. We're building. Iron sharpened iron. Tony, Sam, how's it going? Thank you again, Tony. Sam, how's it going? It was a great day. Just got in from practice. Brother, play that saxophone tonight. Because bikinis are down here. Okay. I don't even know what gas is right now. $3.30 a gallon, whatever. Coconut shrimp tasting right. Everything's going. I'm getting back in shape, get my tan right. I looked at myself in the mirror the other day. I said, damn, man, I got pale. I had that vitamin D on me today. I said, what was I thinking? Talking about, I think I could make New Jersey work. What was I thinking? That's what you start telling yourself. I think I can make this work. I said, I was delusional. I said, Lord, you delivered me from delusion. Because if you think it ain't that bad, oh, thank God. 199 super chat. Return of heaven. I've returned to Florida. I have returned to the equator. Return to heaven, I want to tell you this. May it be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's what I want to tell you. Now, what do some people want to tell you? They want to tell you about heaven, but they don't tell you, let it be done on earth as it is in heaven. Do what you got to do on earth. So return to heaven, thank you with gratitude in my heart. Let's do it. One flying solo. Oh, we got spandex. Okay. One flying solo. Sam, I'm down to a couple pieces of furniture. Furniture? All right, let's read this. My clothes and some pots and pans. Pots and pans, we're getting worse here. I've gotten rid of just about everything else. That's about everything. Furniture and pots and pans are a big part of what you don't need. What are you going to do? You move into a new house? I'm trying to keep it simple once I move at the end of the month. Well, I'll tell you this. What your tag, I love you, so I'm going to give you the value of your membership right now. Your tag name is One Flying Solo. So what does that tell me? You need one chair, one place to sleep, and one pot. Okay? So if you got anything more than that, you got to change your name to One Storage Unit Solo. Okay? Because you're going to need a storage unit for that shit, brother. I just gave you the 33 cents a day cost, okay, for this membership. I just gave you the value. And I want to tell you, one of everything, duplicates are double trouble. You got two pots, two chairs, and you don't know how much you make and how much you got to go out. And still don't know how much the divorce settlement is yet. One of everything. One of everything. I want to tell you, let the fire flame spit in the emoji chat. Let they hear this in heaven, and may it be done on earth as it is in heaven. And may the psychopath get the help they need, but they probably won't. Wandering off, aka lean. Minnesota is super depressing. It's a disaster. 75% of the year. I would say 100% of the year. Only summers are nice. Yeah, you're getting delusional. That's what I was starting to tell myself. I was in New Jersey. I was like, this ain't that bad. That's all. But I'm not going to lie. Look, a little bit's nice, but I don't want to say 75%. Let's say it's depressing 90% of the year, 10% of the year. 10% of the year is what? 2 months? Yeah. 2 months out of the year, it may be acceptable to be in the north. That means 90% of the year is depressing. If I told you I want to give you 90% of bad stuff, but only 10% of good, you would say that's a crazy deal. I'm not going to do that deal. But that's how a lot you start to justify the delusion. You know what? This place ain't that bad. My house ain't that bad. This relationship ain't that bad. This duplex that bad. And then before you know it, I'll take a light and sweet, a donut. I'll take some New England clam chowder. Fuck it. You know what? Just take my entire soul. Yeah, just take it. It ain't that bad. That's how you sell your soul to Satan. You get I almost got delusional. That's what happens. Wandering off. Florida is so much better, not even comparable. Wandering off, you changed your life. 100 emoji. Denise, I have no pets, no kids, stay single, and have state employee pension. Sounds like you are straight Scrooge McDuck. That is too small. I'm doing a graphic design side job now. Good. Tomorrow I start a 30-day live-in pet sitting job. 3 cats, 1 dog. Well, number one, congratulations for doing something. You're acknowledged. Congratulations that you have very low liability because you have no pets, no kids, you're single. Congratulations. Number 3 is the only thing you got to watch with pet sitting that I've seen. It seems good because you have a heart for animals, which is a blessing, but you could probably make more money doing something else. Again, like I think, for whatever, you're probably going to spend, 4 hours. Let's just say instead of 4 hours pet sitting, you worked at Target for $15 an hour because that's their minimum, and you were the cashier. I think you'd probably make more money. Now, but you say, well, I get $15 an hour to watch these pets. Fair point. Yeah, I don't know. Look, I guess you could probably make $15 an hour probably watching pets. So I guess that would be the same thing as because I only use $15 an hour because to me, just about anyone can make $15 an hour now. So you'd want to make over $20 an hour. You got to value your time. Now, look, if you got nothing going on, you take whatever you can get. So the good news is, Denise, 1 is you got some pension, so you got some stability. 2 is you got very low liability because you got no pets, no kids, you're single. Number 3 is you're doing stuff, so you'll figure it out. But wake up early. That's number 1. You got more time, more money. Number 2, follow up. Follow up with side hustles. Follow up with all your business contacts, etc. Number 3, know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, you just know that you don't have enough. I want you to know how much don't you have enough. At the end of the month, do you just break even? Are you short $300 or do you have an extra $300? Denise, I want to give you the value of however long you're with me. The good news is you're doing a lot of the things. You're not sloughing. The thing that you have to focus on now, though, know your numbers. At the end of the month, with just your pension, forget about the hustles right now. I want you to start from your base. I see you, Denise. I love you. I want you to start from your base. Your guaranteed income is your pension, right? So with just your pension, if you had to survive, would you need another $1,000 a month to pay all your bills? Whatever it is, and what's that number? And then with your average of your graphic design and pet sitting, where does that bring you? Are you now in a surplus or are you still in deficit? I want you to know your numbers. Why I want you to get more money? Why I want you to change your life? If you can do that, you've changed your life, Denise. And that's a positive. And some people will do this. And I believe Denise will. Let's stay it. Good job. One flying solo at Denise. I will have a state pension to when the time comes. But I know it's not enough. You got to know the numbers. How much is it enough? $500 a month? $1,000? How much more do you need per month specifically to live the lifestyle you want to live? That's what you got to know. So I started a separate Roth IRA, which is Roth IRA is a post-tax retirement account that can grow tax-free, okay? And you can take out what you put in tax-free because it's already been taxed because it's post-tax. Even though it grows no tax replications, you can take out what you put in, but you can't take out the profits of your Roth IRA without being taxed unless you're 59 and a half. Good job. He goes, start a Roth IRA account. I think right now, average person, if you make under $130,000 a year, you can put up to $6,000 or so per year if you're under 50. Saw too many of my coworkers who couldn't retire because of it. What do you invest your Roth IRA in? Index funds, etc. Sean, anyone want to buy a Class B Corrado Axion? I take Bitcoin. Just kidding. I love you, Sean. We keep a sense of humor. Tony, thank you again, brother. Thank you, Tony. Twister, Sam. Been watching Judge Judy. That's a waste of time. Even though I've watched some episodes, I don't want to be a hypocrite. On the weekday with my family, I've done that. Not gonna lie, it's quality time. I've been there, so I don't want to be a hypocrite. I appreciate that. It is good. It is a good time. That being said, the people on Judge Judy are on another dimension. Yeah, I guarantee you, everyone who goes on Judge Judy, they wake up late, they don't follow up, and they don't know their numbers. So what do? They need someone else to help them solve the dispute between them and the person's dog they killed, pet sitting, or the rent they didn't pay. They need Judge Judy to figure this out. And Judge Judy, keep it real with you. She said, she said, you don't need to have a good memory if you speak the truth. And guys, in life, if you don't take hold of your life, Judge Judy's got to take hold of your life. And Judge Judy, guys, or any judge, you don't want a judge to decide your life if you don't have to. And the more knowledge you have, the more in control of your life, and the more you understand risk management and what's worth your time, what's not, the less you have to go through that system. So, good job. Tony, I like I-95. Can get anywhere on the East Coast. Yeah, I like it. It's just pretty much a straight shot. I mean, it veers around a little bit in the Washington, D.C. area. But I love straight rides. I hate mountains. I hate curves on roads, but I like, some curves on chicks. But yeah, straight ride for me for the win. Good job. Denise says one flying solo. Wise move. Thumbs up. Mike, thank you again, brother. I read that. I appreciate that. I hope these videos help you and others. Thank you for that tip of gratitude. Very gracious. Shout to Canada. Andre, what's up, brother? Shout to Central Jersey. You're traveling around the world. Portugal, Spain. I want to tell you must be exhausted, man. Traveling take a lot out of you, especially how you're doing it. Love to you, Andre. Great to see you. Shout to you and your family. One flying solo. Sam, my only grip with Florida is it's hard to run when there is a full sun. You shouldn't run. You should walk. Running is for young people that need to burn off energy. If you're above 30, you should be walking. Why? You should be taking care of your joints. And it's above 90. Well, right now it's 80. For the next 8 months, it'll be 80 tops. It's going to get to 90 in the winter. So 90 is in the summer. You don't like it in the summer, you leave. But if you don't like Florida, don't let me stay on Florida. I'm just trying to say. I've never heard of this part of Florida. Halandalala in June. Never heard of that. I don't know if that's in Florida or overseas. But I had to do my runs early morning before the heat of the day. That sounds like it must be next to Ocala, Florida. You didn't come to the good part of Florida. I never heard of Halandalanda. Nah, I don't know where that's at, one flying solo. Nah, I never heard of that, man. Let me Google that, man. Halanda? I'm nowhere near Halanda. I know that. I don't know where that shit is, but I'm nowhere near that, man. Halanda Beach, Florida. Oh, it's by Flagler Beach. Okay, I know Flagler Beach. I guess, is that true? Let me zoom out. I think that's by Flagler. Let me zoom out. Oh, no, that's south. Okay. Holanda's by Hollywood Beach. Okay. Well, one is it's too congested in Hollywood Beach. They got a nice board, too congested down there. Number two is, it definitely is 90 there, probably May to September. From November to April, I don't think you're going to get to 90 because I'm in South Florida. I'm not in Holanda, but I'm not far from it. So, yeah. But it's too congested there. So with the extra people and the intensity, it may feel like that. But I like to sweat. Some people don't like to sweat, so I respect it. He goes, but had to do my runs early morning before the heat of the day. I can understand that. See, to me, I like when it gets hotter because to me, then I cool off in the ocean. I go like this. Yeah, see, some people, guys, as soon as it gets hot, they go into air conditioning. They want that condensed air with the filter, and the person that doesn't work in their house says, oh, I'm sick because you didn't clean the ducts. Oh, my God. Take me out of here, man. Let's stay positive tonight. Andre, I'm in Germany. Damn, man. You're all around the world, man. Just shout out to you, Andre. Twista, fire emoji. We set the whole gas station on fire tonight. Sean, Cool to see you happy. Thank you. Not in limbo or anticipating the change anymore. Thank you. I appreciate this very much. Done. Did your change already. Thank you. 80 degrees. Oh, so great today. Smooth sailing now. Damn it, Sean. I don't know much, but I know this. You could take a hit, persevere, and still stay positive. So, Sean, you got good enough. You got better mental health than 90% of people in this world. Because if you can still stay positive, type a coherent sentence, and be encouraging when you got your own problems, you can make a lot of fucking money, man. But you got to stop excessive risk. You got to stop gambling, stop drinking too many drugs, stop with the chicks. You got to get focused. Why? Because you got what it takes. Christina, damn it, Christina, thank you. I thank you. My favorite baristas thanks you. My conservative accountant, you know he thanks you. Love to you, Christina, thank you. Sean, I've maxed out margin before. I hear you, I've been there. And I got burnt too and got margin called. I've been there. Don't use it anymore, but nice to have it in case. I agree. I've been everywhere you've been. Thumbs up to you. Tony, clam chowder. The only seafood soup I like. I'm sorry, brother. Don't be a man upset with me. I love you, man. Brandon, what's up, brother? Brandon, damn. That's what my sister is making from scratch at my mother's night. Oh, clam chowder, Brandon, get out of Satan's lair. Why? Because one big spoonful of that clam chowder, you're going to want to take a nap. And what happens when you take a nap? You sleep through life, and you damn sure don't make money. You damn sure don't live where you want to live. You damn sure ain't going to retire early. And you damn sure ain't going to be able to tell people who love New England clam chowder that they got too many pots and pans. Because when you make a New England clam chowder, you need a lot of pot of pans. You need a lot of sofas. You need a lot of furniture. Because you about to eat, and then you about to go to sleep. And before you know it, you're going to wake up, you're going to be returned to heaven. And I say, praise the Lord. Tony, Sam, can I ask you a question? I have to drive the furthest to practice. Should I choose places closer to me, or should we try to split the difference? Places closer to you. Why? Because as I've doing a campground and as I'm looking for a home base, I'm looking to limit my time on the road. Why? I want to mitigate stress, mitigate risk. Driving is one of the most dangerous things you do. And I want to improve my quality of life by not having to drive more than 15 minutes a day if I don't want to. And by having those resources close, and by mitigating risk as far as being on the road, which is very dangerous, just driving, and stress of dealing with people, aggravation, getting cut off, etc. So all those things being considered, do it closer to home. And anyone that doesn't like that, click that thumbs down, leave my channel, never come back. Will you do that? No. Why? Because you drive too much, you take on too much risk, you got too many Dollar Tree glasses, and you don't wake up early. You don't follow up, you don't know your numbers. All you know is when you don't hear what you want to hear, click that thumbs down. So I want to tell all my good people, click that thumbs up. Why? Because you know what we're doing tonight. Set the gas station on fire. Good job. Twister, we're all in it. Return to heaven. Yep, that's what we're doing tonight. Thank you, Tony. No more greasy soup. It's done. And Dunkin' Donuts for death too. No, that's Sam. It's out of New Jersey. I want to tell you, I almost got delusional, Tony. Tony, I was in a state of delusion. I called myself out. I was sitting there in New Jersey. I said, this ain't that bad. Now, not that bad. Shout out to all good people in New Jersey. And I thank God I was in nice areas, nice for time. But I see how you get seduced into a life of mediocrity, guys. I mean, I'll tell you, right, you could just get seduced into just sloshing. I mean, I was still doing what I need to, but when you don't sweat and when you don't get the most out of your fucking life, throw a scarf on, man, and cook up the soup, man. Nah, hell no. Twister with straight fire emoji, laughing, laughter is good for the soul. Tony, what I learned about the U.S. from Sam's channel, every state is a disaster. Pretty much every state has, some positive. I'll say the people are, but yeah. Only the bottom 10% of Southeast Florida is good. Yeah, look, South Florida, East or West, is pretty much where all the elitists go. That's the best part of the country. Now, it's true that people who stay in those areas, live in them, most of them, they have places other in the country, and in the summer, they tend to go up. Okay, most people are snowbirds. But if you had to live somewhere, I would still choose South Florida. Why? If 90% of the year it's good, why would you leave for 10%? And if you got enough money, if you want to be a snowbird, do that. If you want to live as a nomad, get the best of both worlds, limited pay. but you got to figure out where you're going to park. Good job. Tony. The other Tony. There's two Tonys in here. Tony. I'm popping ATM cash everywhere. Weather sucks, but being cold is worth it for $35 an hour. Well, I lived that life. I worked in the snow. I worked in ditches. I worked in the summer. I worked in the winter. I worked outside for about 12 years of my life in construction. Was it worth it? Well, yeah, because I need to do what I need to do. Will I do it again? Now, if I had to do it. But you do what you got to do to get where you want to get. And so there's no shame in that. And you know who hates on you? People ain't doing what they got to do. And you know what I say? Not much. I navigate around them. Why? I ain't a bulldozer. I ain't got nothing to prove. You don't like me? Okay, I go around you. That's all. Hey, like this. Look. Yeah, like this. Yeah, bye. Yeah, I don't need you. Where are we at? If I miss a comment, please, guys, type it again. Denise, I love you. She took that back. Tony Gilbert. As Sam says, Maryland is the land where psychopaths go to die slowly. Well, I didn't say that. Maryland is the wealthiest state in America. I said that. And I had some good friends from Maryland. And there's a lot of business and government contracts to be spread around. So, but it's the Northeast. So I would not want to live there only because I would not want to live in the Northeast, period. I would not want to live anywhere else in South Florida. Would I like to visit other places? Of course. Do I love everyone who lives everywhere? Yeah. But let's be honest, guys. We know that most people, guys, what are they talking about? Here's what most people are talking around America. 90% of Americans talk about this. Can you believe that CVS has Christmas stuff out already? What about Thanksgiving? They're just going to skip over Thanksgiving? I can't believe they have Christmas stuff out. Guys, you know what I was talking about today? Not that. Okay, yeah. I want to talk about that. There was a lot of things I was talking about, but I wasn't talking about that. I want to tell you this. If you talked about in the past 7 days, if you commented that you couldn't believe they had Christmas stuff out before Thanksgiving already, you are stuck in a land of mediocrity and shit. Because I want to tell you, you better get the best home decor they got, okay? Because there ain't enough, okay, to get me inspired about that conversation. Because I've heard that for all, guys, I don't want to even know about what you saw at ShopRite. I can't believe they got this out there. I don't want to know about, unless you're my mom, I love my mom. But if you're anyone else other than my mom, I'll tell my mom whatever she wants to say. I don't want to hear about it. I want to know about, mitigating tax liability, mitigating risk, maximizing revenue, okay? I want to talk about, okay, the good-looking chicks. I want to talk about the next dimension of your best life. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? Because there's some other people, they're talking about some, talking about Christmas decoration. I ain't talking about that. I want to tell you tonight. Thank you. Sean, Denise, and Flying Solo. I also have a pension, military. Shout out to you. Shout out to Sabrina, all my ex-military. That's not enough. $2,000 a month. That's still good. Good for you. And plus, if you military and if you got either, I don't know how you got out of the service, but you probably got health care for the rest of your life too. So that's another win. If you got nothing else going on in life, guys, and you're willing to sacrifice some of your life, the military give you a lot of benefits. So, it's a doable, but sometimes it's more work to save money than make money. Well, you got to know your numbers, because if you don't know your numbers, you'll just make more money, you'll buy more stuff, and you'll let someone else handle your direct deposit. And then before you know it, you're making New England clam chowder, you're talking about Christmas decorations, and you watching me sweat, bang out these mills, maximize my revenue, and we're in the gas station tonight. Let's do it. Aaron, hey y'all, Aaron, what's up? Denise, that's Sean. I net 1,256. I love that she went down to the dollar on it. Yes. All right. Now we're talking my language. Okay, let's do it. She goes, that's someone. I make $1,256 a month. And I am tweaking various aspects. This is what you put some effort into this comment. Various aspects of my life. With the assistance of this kick-ass channel. Damn it. Denise, straight fire emoji to you. You burned down the delusion. That's what you got to do. You're killing it. Tony, Sam, when you commented about the people who go on Judge Judy Your thumbs down count went up by 6. Well, they've been on Judge Judy 6 times, okay? And they still ain't get the verdict they want. All right, okay? So I want to tell you this, guys. Every thumbs down is a thumbs up to me. Why? Because I know the psychopaths, they getting upset with it. I say, I must be doing something right, okay? Because if they don't like wisdom, they like ignorance. And if they don't like someone who says, I love you, these are just some basic things, do what you want. I don't know what they like, but I don't like what they like, and we on 2 different pages. We got to go our separate ways. One flying solo at Sean. I have worked with several people who have retired from the military and then started with the state so they could retire with 2 pensions. I want to tell you this. If you're ex-military, you're a Florida resident, 50% off a lot of things, some camping spots. If you're disabled, you're a Florida resident, 50% off state parks. If you have foster kids and you're a Florida resident, 50% off state parks. Guys, what we talking about? We damn sure ain't talking about gas went up $2. Why? Because we talking about way beyond that. Okay, good job. Brandon, oh my God, thank you, brother. Amen, love to you. Aaron, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. Let's crush it. 67 people watching, 28 thumbs up. Why? And most people, they ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna wake up early. They ain't gonna put any effort into their life. They won't even click that thumbs up. You gotta go over there. You gotta give them a blowjob. You gotta give them $5,000. You gotta listen to them talk about Christmas decorations. Okay, you gotta do everything for them, and they ain't gonna do nothing for you. Why? Because free ain't enough for them. Yeah, not only is it not free enough. Okay, it's not good enough. Nothing good for them. Them type of people don't work and want extreme good customer service. I want to tell you this. I thank God for every thumbs down. It shows me that 90% of people on this earth, okay, this Satan's land, okay, I know where I'm at, guys, but I want to tell you, greater is the spirit in me than the spirit in the world, okay? Why? Because I want to tell you tonight, guys, you know like I know, that consistency, a wholesome message of self-care, and do the work of your life and the grace of God, if that offends you, we are not on the same page, guys, okay? And if you're still watching and if you don't like it, you are delusional. You may be able to control your enabling mother, but you can't control me. So I want you to take a 2-hour shower. I want you to clog the drain. I want you to create 10 more fake profiles, and I want you to live a life that you choose. And what else do I want to tell you? Not much, because I don't fuck with you. I navigate right around your ass. Never forget it. Aaron, have you ever had PU? I had, no, I never had PU. I don't know what type of PU you're talking about. Hold on. That's kind of like soup. No, I was thinking about something else. I never had that. Aaron, I may be spelling it wrong. Yeah, I don't know if it's soup, we on different pages. I love you, Aaron. Aaron, oh yeah, I've heard that. One flying solo. Sam, I was reminded again on a recent road trip why I don't like New Jersey. $68 to use the turnpike to go to Delaware to Manhattan. Crazy. I want to tell you, it ain't the tolls that don't inspire me. It's the climate. It's some of the culture. Even though there's some great people there, there's some great opportunity. And I enjoyed my time in New Jersey. I enjoyed my time I spent in Manhattan. But for me, quality of life, good weather, and tropical vibes is where I'm at, man. Love to you. One flying solo, round trip, Florida for the win. Twist of fire emoji, the gas station's in flames tonight. One flying solo. I think that might have been the total of all tolls between Delaware and Boston. But the turnpike was like 38. I'll tell you this. Do a YouTube channel about traveling. Okay, do it for free 2 years, then get your revenue up, then save all your toll receipts, then use them as an expense deduction on your Stride tax app, then submit that to your conservative accountant. Then your tolls will help you mitigate your tax liability. That's how you make more money. Good job. Twister, Sam. So many people comment on why Dunkin' Donuts cups already have the Christmas decor. Hey guys, when you're shopping at Dunkin' Donuts, you're in another dimension. I nodded and played along. Yeah, I said, do you like this? Yeah, all right. Yeah, I do like that. In my head, I said, yeah, same prayer for the 10,000th time. For please transcend me to the next dimension. Yeah. I want to tell you, when it's just you, munchkins, and a bunch of people in Dunkin' Donuts with fluorescent orange construction vest jackets, you better pray to the God in heaven to deliver you from thy temptation. Christina, I love these money management classes. Thank you. I sure need it. I'm just trying to give you basic stuff. And because I believe it's practical things that we can all, myself included, continue to focus on. We still need the grace of God. But thumbs up to you. Thank you, Christina. I'm doing better. Awesome for listening. I appreciate you, and I thank you for everything you've done for me. My man Howell, preach that good word, brother. May the flames of the all-night gas station from South Florida ignite the cold weather in Brooklyn, baby. Why? Because when I walk the Brooklyn Bridge, they put locks around like the steel bracing, like they do in Paris or whatever, to signify their locked love. And I want to tell you guys, I don't lock on to anything. I let go. The more you lock on to something, guys, the more rust corrodes your soul. Let go. Let go. That's the word of the Lord. One flying soul at Aaron. Do you mean the Vietnam pho dish? Delicious noodles in broth? I don't know about that. Hal, I love this weather. Hal, I love you for the fact that you love what you love and you're doing what you do. Guys and girls, I'm in 5 pounds of sweat and I love it. I know you're freezing. You got 2 layers on. You're eating clam chowder soup and you may love that and I love you. I want to tell you before I take a shower and then I'm going to do some type of putang soup, but it ain't going to be, I don't know what type of soup. I love Aaron. I love you. I don't know what type of soup that was. I hope that these basic tips help you make more money. What were the basic tips? Please, Inspirational Nomad, give me a recap. I was watching Judge Judy for the 6th time. Number 1 is wake up early. Why? The more time you have, you can be more productive. The more productive you are, the more money you can get. Money is a reward for productivity. And if most people sleep late, that means you can slide in, take their spot before they even get to where they need to get. Not just money, but with the gym. But not just with the gym, but at Starbucks. Before you know it, you did 35% of your day. It's 9 o'clock and the sloth is just running to catch up to where you're already at. Number 2, follow up. The lazy psychopath says, yeah, I applied for 5 jobs. No one called me back. But they didn't follow up with any of them. You got to follow up. The social worker says, I have a voucher for you to get a better apartment. And they don't follow up with their social worker. If you don't follow up, you don't get a better subsidized apartment. You don't get a better job. You don't get anything. Why? No one chases you. You got to pursue greatness. Number 3, you got to know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, you're going to have always, no matter how much you make, the bare minimum to get by. Why? Because when you don't know your numbers, either you're wasting money, someone's taking your money, okay, or who knows, because you don't know the numbers. Guys, the gas station is in complete flames. Why? We tore this bitch down. I want to thank all my members. I hope I read every comment. Aaron, I love you. Sean, I love you. Everyone who gave me a gracious tip. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Return to Heaven. Thank you, Mike from Canada. Thank you, Tony. Thank you to all my members in the chat tonight. Thank you, everyone. I love you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, everyone. Go in peace.